But this, y'all, be careful when you spray this one because I have heard that it has choked some family members out. Hello, my fellow fragrance lovers. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica, and on this channel, I talk about fragrances. That's right, over the top, fabulous fragrances. If this is your first time seeing my face, then welcome. For all of my returning subscribers, hey girl, hey. As you have seen from the title, today I will be bringing you my top 5 fragrances that are perfect for summer. These are my hot weather fragrances that I have been reaching for on these hot summer days thus far. I had about 20 fragrances pulled and I was selecting from that 20 and I had narrowed it down to 10. But then I was like, let me show them the 5 that I have been reaching for the most. So without further ado, let's get into these beast mode fragrances that are perfect for this hot weather that we're having. Now, this first fragrance that I have chosen is something that I use when I'm getting ready to go out, and I don't really have anything specific in mind. It's just when I'm running errands and I'm just doing things that I just typically have to do either on a regular day or on a weekend. I just pull for this fragrance because it's just perfect for those errand running days is what I call it. And the fragrance that I pull for is none other than Holidays. This fragrance right here, y'all, it is a beautiful fragrance. I love the coconut, believe it or not, in this fragrance. It has coconut in it. It's a little sweet. It has vanilla. It's a little bit powdery, just a little bit, not a lot. And it's listed as a white floral fragrance. Oh, and that coconut is right up at the top, and it lasts throughout the entire time of this fragrance. When I tell you this is a beautiful fragrance for hot weather, I mean, it projects amazingly. I mean, you get wafts of that vanilla, you get wafts of that sweetness, that coconut, that powdery goodness. This is a gorgeous fragrance that lasts at least 10 hours. I mean, it has taken me through an entire Saturday without having to refresh it or anything. And it smells just as amazing from hour 1 as up to hour 10. That is Mademoiselle Holidays, beautiful hot weather fragrance, perfect for those errand running days when you don't have anything specific in mind, but you know you want to smell good. Holidays is definitely worth you getting your nose on. Now this next fragrance, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, it is one of my favorite fragrances that I wear year round. It is beautiful. It is perfect for any type of occasion. But this, y'all, be careful when you spray this one because I have heard that it has choked some family members out. I personally have never had that experience. Well, if I did, they didn't tell me. But it has also been known to cause headaches because it's just a very powerful fragrance. And the fragrance that I'm referring to is none other than my boo, my baby, Acento Overdose by Xerjoff. This fragrance is listed as a floral anhydric fragrance, and I don't really smell the aldehyde in the fragrance. Like, I really don't. You know how Chanel has that in your face aldehyde that you like, I can't do that. That is not what I get from this fragrance, y'all. Not at all. This fragrance is perfect for if you have a family reunion that you're going to. This is the fragrance that you want to pull for because it is perfect for outdoors because the sillage is amazing and it is a strong fragrance. So if you're going to be in close quarters, be easy on your sprays is all I can say. Me, you know, I'm going to overspray any and everything, and I do overspray this one. But I also am mindful when I spray this one of where I'm going to be. But this one, y'all, she is beautiful. It's not what I would call sweet at all. It is listed as aromatic and floral, and it does have like a floral hint to it. It's not really floral, but it does have a floral touch to it because it has rose in it, and it is beautiful. I mean, the rose is prominent throughout the life of this fragrance, y'all. Like I said, it is perfect for outdoors when you're like your family reunion, if you're going to the park, anything outside, if you're going to be by the water. This fragrance is perfect for those occasions because your fragrance won't bother anyone, you know, the strongness of it, because it does die down, but I will say that it is a very strong, powerful fragrance. It's definitely worth having in your arsenal because it is a year-round fragrance for me. It is beautiful, and that is Acento Overdose by Xerjoff. Now this next fragrance, y'all, this fragrance is a stunner, And every time I have given a decant to anyone, I promise you, they have purchased the fragrance. Although it is very pricey, it is worth every dollar I spent. This fragrance is a fragrance that I would pull for if I were going on a a sophisticated, elegant day date. This is the fragrance that I would pull for if I were going to a winery or a museum. I wanted to smell amazing, and I wanted to have my fragrance last all day. And the fragrance that I'm referring to is none other than Abracadabra by Kriegler. This aldehydic fragrance right here, y'all. Again, I don't smell the aldehydes. It's not the same type of aldehyde that is in Chanel fragrances. Not at all. This fragrance, y'all, is a stunning fragrance, and it actually puts me in the mind, if you've ever smelled Mademoiselle by Tom Ford, that's what this puts me in the mind of. It's just smoother, just maybe 10 steps higher than Mademoiselle, but Mademoiselle vibes just the same. But when I tell you, it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Again, this is another fragrance that's going to last you 10 plus hours. You do not need to retop this. You can if you want to, but it is totally not necessary. And like I said, this is a perfect fragrance for if I'm going to be outside, like at a museum, or if I'm going to be out at a winery, something outdoors, just elegant, sophisticated, something that screams, you know, you want to make sure that you have on a beautiful dress when you're wearing this, because this fragrance actually, it's worth it. This beautiful fragrance, y'all, is worth you getting your nose on. If you could get yourself a sample, like I said, it is pricey, but it is worth every single dollar spent. As you can see, I have quite a dent in my bottle, but that's from me decanting it as well as me using it, but it is worth every dollar spent. Definitely get your nose on it. Now this next fragrance is listed as an amber woody fragrance that is perfect for one of those outside dates where you're going to possibly be on a rooftop and you're overlooking the water, just a beautiful setting on a gorgeous sunny day. This is the fragrance that I pull for. It's one of my day date fragrances that I reach for because, again, it lasts forever. I don't need to top it off. And it's a beautiful fragrance that I've always gotten so many compliments on. Now, a lot of people pull for her sister, but I prefer this one. And I only have the travel size because I gave my big bottle away, but I am going to replace it. And that is Coco Mademoiselle Intense. I prefer the Intense. Like I said, a lot of people pull for her sister, and she's beautiful in her own right. But I prefer the, y'all know me. You know I want the strongest one going. So, of course, I'm going to pull for the Intense. And this is the fragrance that I would pull for if I were going to a gorgeous brunch out with my girls. And just want to hang out. You just have a great time, but you want to smell amazing. Yeah. Coco Mademoiselle Intense will get you there. She is a gorgeous fragrance. Definitely worth you getting your nose on if you've not smelled her, which I'm not going to say it's not possible because it's been around for a minute, but it could be possible that you have not gotten your nose on it. But I do say it is worth you getting your nose on. Oh, it is a beautiful fragrance, a stunner. Again, it lasts 10 plus hours on my skin. Now, we're all different. I don't know what it will pull on you, but for me, I have not had any problems with the longevity of this fragrance. That is Coco Mademoiselle Intense. Definitely worth you getting your nose on. She is gorgeous for one of those outside day dates that you want to spend having a marvelous time in the sun. Because, we outside, y'all. We outside. Definitely worth you getting your nose on. Now, this next fragrance, y'all, I'm not even going to lie. It is one of my favorites that I have a hard time not reaching for this fragrance, even on a regular basis. I have to tell myself, pull for something else, Jessica. Pull for something else. So I chose this particular fragrance for my sexy date night fragrance. This is the fragrance that you want to capture his attention. You want him to smell your sillage. You want him to be like, oh, baby, what you wearing? You be like, oh, this little thing. This little thing. Oh, well, this is none other than High Frequency by Initio. Y'all, if you have not smelled this almond, nutty, gorgeous bomb of a fragrance, oh, you don't even know what you're missing. When I tell you I have a hard time not reaching for it, I have a hard time not reaching for this fragrance. From the very first moment I sprayed this fragrance, the almond nuttiness of the fragrance that's captured my attention. Like, it was like nothing I had ever smelled before. This fragrance, y'all, is a stunner, a stunner. Sexy date night, this is perfect for sexy date night. This fragrance screams everything that I wanted to scream. It says sexy, it says elegant, it says classy, it says exactly what I wanted to say at that given moment. Listen, High Frequency by Initio Parfums is a gorgeous fragrance, definitely worth you getting your nose on for that sexy evening when you're spending with your loved one. Yes, definitely worth you getting your nose on. If you have not smelled this fragrance, sis, you are truly, truly missing out, because this one right here, yeah, this one foots the bill through and through for sexy date night. That is, oh my God, just had a brain freeze. High Frequency by Initio Parfums, definitely worth you getting your nose on. And that brings us to the end of our top 5 beautiful fragrances that are perfect for this summer heat. Now, tell me, what are the fragrances that you pull for in hot weather? Leave me your scent of the day and let me know. Today, I pulled for La Nuit Trésor by Lancôme. I decided that I wanted something a little sweet, a little sexy. Although I wasn't going anywhere where nobody gonna smell me but the dog. That is what I wanted to wear today. So what was your scent of the day? If you leave me a comment, I promise that I will respond. And don't forget to hit the like button if you have enjoyed this video, as well as subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel. I would love to have you. Until our next video, y'all take care and keep smelling good. Bye now.